Hi guys, hope everybody's doing great. Happy holidays and all that good stuff. Today I was going to do a Void Shard opening video because if you know my routine, there are a bunch of Void epics that I'm trying to get. Not super concerned about Legos. I'm a realistic person. I'll probably never pull another Void Lego in my life. Made my peace with it. It's okay. Or definitely not a good one. I'll probably get another one. Not a good one. But I am trying to get a bunch of these epics, so every time they do 2x, I just pull. I'm not saving for events, fusions, whatever the heck. And so I did pull today, but instead of recording Raid OBS software, decided that it would instead record a black screen with my voice over it. And so yeah, that was cool. Much as I enjoy life's little challenges like that, I kind of don't. So I was pretty sad about it because, you know, like, it's voids. This happens like once a month. Sadness. So unfortunately, I'm not opening anything. I'm going to talk. I'm going to tell you guys what I pulled. If you were just here for an opening, I am so sorry. Feel free to leave. Don't feel obligated. There will be nothing shiny popping up on the screen. I understand. It was pain. I was very sad on the inside because I save up forever, you know, so I could open them and wait for these 2x's, and sadness. Very much sadness. But as always, I was looking for these epics: White Dryad, Nia, Kemptum, Skimfos, Umbral Enchantress, Urgrim. Like, any of these, please. It's been like a year and a half. I don't have any of this stuff. I do have an honorable mention, Maneater. Although, as you can see, I've labeled him as I don't really care, though. Probably would guard Vault, which is just the facts. I'm sorry, Maneater. Like, CB teams with Maneater, they're the past. The future is Demitha teams, and I already have a 1-key Ultra Nightmare Demitha team, so Maneater, I really don't care. I wouldn't do anything with him. Although now, with Cursed City, yes, it's probably true. He would probably be useful in a random room or boss fight there someday, but not something I'm super concerned about at the moment. So let's get to the not opening. Again, I'm so sorry. I was so sad. Because, like, what am I going to do? Buy 30 more and open? No, that's not an option. But I do have to tell you guys, this is the first... I was especially sad because it was the first time I'd opened anything I was mildly excited about in so long. I did open a thing, multiple things even. As you can see, I've scrolled past the Legos. We're on to the epics. But look it, I got Skimfos from my list. I have him. He's super cool. He's a bit of a niche champ, but I do want to level him and put him in my Dark Fate team. I know a lot of people use like multiple Allure and stuff. I'm very happy for you all that you have multiple Allure. I definitely don't. But this guy is super cool. He has like a full turn meter steal. He has more turn meter control on the A1, so he's definitely great in that fight, and I do want to build him for it. And then you guys, you missed me pulling this guy and being like, who the heck is that? Ostrox Boneglaive, Ostrich Bone Glue, whatever this guy's name is. I read his kit and he seems promising. I don't know who he was. I don't pay any attention to the new champs that they add because that's how they get you, right? They add a new champ, they're like, oh, he's so cool, and then you want it. So I never pay any attention. I don't know what any of the mythicals do. I definitely don't know what any of the new epics that they add do. But this guy seems pretty cool. Like, he's got a little heal on the A1, so I was thinking maybe his whole kit was heal-based, but it's not. He's got black buffs on the A2, and as you can see, the more enemies there are, he'll place it for a longer duration. So you can see this is very clearly like a Hydra champ is block buffs, dependent on there being more enemies alive. So it's like, you know, this is for Hydra heads, where this buff is really in demand. So he actually looks pretty promising so far. And then I saw his third ability. He'll cleanse a random debuff from allies. Just one though. In place 50% increase accuracy buff on them for 2 turns. It's pretty good. And then he also has 20% chance to reflect a debuff back to the attacker. The chance isn't amazing. I wish he had like an actual heal, because it's hard to fit somebody into your team who like they're a cleanser but they're not a healer. Like you really want somebody who's doing both. It's yeah, but I don't know. I think he seems pretty good. I might use him, although he belongs to the undead faction, which I finished forever ago, so maybe not for a while. I did pull some dupes. I pulled Andrissia. Like, I probably pull an Andrissia every time. I pulled Padma. I pulled Madame Ceres. I am sorry if you need Madame Ceres. Like, I know there are people who have probably been playing for like 2 years and they don't have Madame Ceres. I have like 5 of her, so Madame Ceres is not needed. I want my list, people, but we got one of them. We got promising looking new guy that we didn't know existed, and he looks like a lizard, but he's like in the undead faction, but he looks pretty lizardy, so I don't know, questionable. And then, rares, chickens, that's it. But I'm definitely, I haven't pulled anything I'm like even slightly excited about from a Void in forever, and in shard opening in general, it had been a long time. I was lucky enough in the Ancient 2X, I pulled Archbishop Pinthroy, who is really good. So I was super thrilled about that. But yeah, Voids is just like a wasteland of, I made a hilarious joke. You guys didn't even get to see it, about how the 10X was what's his face, the Nutcracker guy, Georgid, and I was joking. I was like, yeah, we'll probably pull 3 or 4 of him. Hilarious, I know. But that is all for my simulated shard opening video. I'm sorry, I don't even know what happened. Like, I hadn't changed anything on my computer, hadn't changed any settings, and then I go to start editing the video and bam, blank screen. Always gotta love that. But I hope you guys have a super great holiday, and thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me talk about my Void pulls, even if you couldn't see them. I hope you guys open something good, or at the very least are having a good weekend. You guys all take care of yourselves. Thank you so much. Goodbye.